What were the most important first navigation tools? Have you ever wondered how ancient sailors found their way across vast oceans? The journey of navigation tools is a fascinating tale of human ingenuity. Let's take a closer look at some of the most important early navigation tools that changed the course of exploration. First up, celestial navigation instruments played a vital role. The astrolabe, dating back to around 200 before Christ, was one of the earliest scientific instruments. It allowed sailors to measure the altitude of the sun or stars, helping them determine their latitude. This was essential for navigating the open sea when land was out of sight. Next, we have the kamal, which emerged around the 9th century in the Arab world. This simple device helped sailors measure the elevation of stars to estimate their latitude. Another important tool was the cross staff, used from at least the 15th century. It measured angles between the horizon and celestial bodies, further aiding navigation. Then we cannot forget about the magnetic compass. First used in China around 1000 Anno Domini, it became a transformative tool for sailors. The compass features a magnetized needle that aligns with Earth's magnetic field, pointing north. This allowed sailors to maintain a steady course, even when visibility was poor. By the 13th and 14th centuries, the compass had spread to the Islamic world and Europe, enhancing maritime travel. Moving on to depth and speed measurement tools, the leadline was a simple yet effective method used since ancient times. Sailors would drop a weighted rope overboard to measure water depth, helping them avoid shallow waters. The chip log, developed in the 16th century, allowed sailors to estimate their speed by counting knots on a line trailing behind the vessel. Nautical charts and early maps were also crucial. Early navigators used basic maps to depict coastlines and sea routes. By the late Middle Ages, more detailed nautical charts began to appear, incorporating latitude and longitude grids. These charts, combined with instruments, enabled explorers to plot courses over long distances. Lastly, accurate timekeeping devices came into play later on. Although the marine chronometer was invented in the 18th century, sailors initially relied on hourglasses and water clocks for rough timing. This was essential for determining longitude. In summary, the most important first navigation tools included celestial instruments like the astrolabe and crossstaff for latitude, the magnetic compass for direction, and tools like the leadline and chip log for depth and speed. Together with evolving maps and charts, these innovations laid the groundwork for the age of exploration and global maritime travel.